Hey, it's Mr. Gates again. Today's topic, fire safety. Important to be prepared and knowledgeable. We got the 3 P's up there when it comes to fire safety.
It's the letter of the day.
First P is prevent. Let's prevent any accidents that might lead in to fire starting. Second P is let's have a plan of attack. Let's know what to do if a fire happens in your house, at school, wherever. In most public buildings and schools, they have the emergency evacuation routes posted on the wall in case there is a fire. Make sure you know those plans so that when there is a fire, you are prepared and you can evacuate safely. And then the third P is let's practice. Let's practice that plan. Let's make sure that there's no problems when it comes to it and everybody knows what to do. Practice makes perfect. Hey, there's our fourth P. Perfect. So let's talk about preventing fires. You should never cook without an adult present. They will help you supervise, especially if you're using the grill or stove or something like that. Also, don't play in the kitchen while there's cooking going on. We don't want anybody accidentally knocking over a frying pan or something like that. That could obviously start a fire. And then don't play with lighters or matches, okay? For obvious reasons. So that's our prevent. Let's talk about our plan. Where, when, how, what, who, why.
This message is brought to you by the U.S. Fire Administration. Have 2 ways out. When fire strikes, deadly smoke can fill your home within minutes. That's why the USFA wants you to plan and practice home fire drills. Draw a map of each level of your home showing all doors and windows. Discuss the map with everyone who lives with you. Practice your home fire drill at least twice a year. Make sure all doors and windows that lead outside open easily. Push the smoke alarm button to start the drill. Try feeling your way in the dark or with your eyes closed. Have at least 2 ways out of every room. If your first way out is blocked by fire or smoke, you can use your second way out. If there is smoke, get low and go. Crawl quickly under the smoke to your nearest exit. Close doors behind you and gather at a pre-planned outside meeting place where first responders can see you. Call 911. Remember, get out and stay out. Never go back inside for people, pets, or things. Learn.
Mr. Gates, there's a fire in the building. Don't go back in there.
But I need to get my computer.
No, don't do that.
But I need to get my homework.
No, don't do that.
But I need to get my 2016 Chicago Cubs World Series championship flag that I ordered on Amazon Prime.
No, do not ever enter the building once there is a fire.
Okay, thank you. Let's make sure we got working smoke detectors. You should change your smoke detector about every 10 years. You should change your batteries twice a year. Easy way to remember, daylight savings time. Every time we have a daylight savings time, whether we're falling back or springing forward, let's change those batteries in the smoke detectors just to make sure they work. And then let's have an escape plan. All right, you're going to be at school a lot of your life here, right? What is the plan of getting out, right? You're going to be at home when you're in your bedroom, kitchen, basement, wherever. What's the plan to safely get out if there's a fire? And then let's practice this. Okay, on the bottom there we got our stop, drop, and roll. You can practice how to put out a fire if you are on fire there. We got the guy's, looks like his back or shirt is on fire. You roll to put it out. But let's practice our plan too. If you're in your house, make sure you got 2 escape routes for every room. And then safe meeting place outside. This way, the fire happens, you meet outside, kind of like what we do at school. We can make sure that everybody is out, and then we can let the firefighters do their thing and put the fire out. Select a spot outside your house or building to meet in case there's a fire so you can figure out who has gotten out safely. If we're not meeting somewhere outside, we don't know if anybody's stuck inside. So that's why we want to meet outside at a safe place to take kind of attendance or take account of everybody that was in the house before. And then we talked about our stop, drop, and roll. Put yourself out if you catch fire here. But what's wrong with this picture? We got our stop, we got our drop, we got our roll. One thing I would change is cover your face and your mouth. When you are rolling, protect your face with your hands. Protect your mouth with your hands. You don't want to bring in that smoke. That smoke is toxic. And actually, that's how most people die in a fire. It's not the flames that are doing it. It's the smoke. Okay? So when there is a fire, you need to stay low, crawl, stay below the smoke line. The oxygen is going to be closer to the ground. Hot air rises, so that's where the smoke is going. If you are trying to leave the house or wherever you are where there's a fire, before you open up a door, check the doorknob to see if it's hot. If it is hot, most likely there's a fire behind that door. Opening that door is going to increase the flow of oxygen to that room where the fire is, and the fire is going to grow. Okay, obviously you don't want to be going in rooms with fires on them, so check the doorknob. If it's not hot, you can go in. All right. If you are stuck in a fire and there is a window and maybe you're on a floor where you can't climb out of the window, what you need to do is place a towel, sheet, or shirt outside the window. Close the window again so that oxygen doesn't come in. Stay low. The towel, sheet, or shirt or something hanging outside the window is going to tell the fire department when they come that somebody is stuck inside that room. They know where to go. They know to look for you. That's the kind of signal to let them know that you haven't got out yet. Okay? So, a fire is happening. Let's make sure we call 911, get the fire department there as fast as possible. If we're in a school, a building, something like that that has a fire alarm, we see that there's a fire. Let's pull that alarm so that people know to get out of that building. You might know there's a fire, but people in other rooms might not know. And then do not use the elevator if the fire alarm goes off. You could go in the elevator, and if you tried to go down and escape the building, you don't know if the power is going to go out and the elevator is going to be stuck, or that fire is on the entrance of the elevator when you get off on that floor. Use the stairs, use the emergency exits to exit the building. That is fire safety. This is an Airgates production. Know your plan, prevent fires, practice that plan. Let's be safe. Stop, drop, and roll. Cover your mouth there. Thank you for listening. If you don't have a plan in place, talk to your parents, talk to your family members, figure out what the plan is, okay? Figure out where your meeting spot is outside of your house, okay? Where are you usually at inside your house? Are there 2 escape routes? Start thinking about this. Start discussing. Be ready. Thank you.